Hey, how's it going, everyone? It's Agent Clyde.
Black Bunny, babe, what's good?
So we're enjoying the sunset at a undisclosed location,
It's a beautiful sunset, by the way.
but it's gonna be nice when we finally move and get even a better view. But so we're sitting here and we're talking about like interstellar thoughts, right? Give you guys a little bit more of the Clyde side. That's what this one is, right? And it's like if it takes 29 Earth years for Saturn to rotate to make a complete year in Saturnian time. We were just saying, damn, we would, how old you would be if you were born. Like, you'd be considered a 1-year-old after 32 or 31 Earth years have passed by, right?
Right.
And then we went beyond the belt a little bit to the gas giants out there.
Right. The Jupiters of the world.
What was Neptune? Neptune was 165 years.
Yes.
Neptune. So it takes 165
Earth years
to complete a 1 year's time span. Now this is all juvenile science and stuff, but it's still kind of fascinating when you just sit back and you sit outside and you're watching the sunset on your own planet.
Right.
And amazingly, I know it's bringing you to tears. It's quite epic when you work all day, you miss the sun over your head, and then you see it land in a different region of wherever you live, really. And what's quite interesting is, I was gonna do some Google searches. I did a screen recording instead of just a high quality, right? And it's like things that are happening here as we see it versus the things that are happening on other terrestrial bodies or the gas giants, the Jovians, right? We can only see it in the spectrum that we see it on Earth, with what our eyes can pick up for color,
right,
and what it can perceive as light transmissions, because we can't see microwaves, we can't see radio waves, we can't see infrared.
We can't see other dimensions.
So my thing is, and this has probably been talked to death, I'm sure, like by scientists and potheads alike.
Sure.
But you sit there and you think, it's like, all right, if they're operating a different light spectrum, are they also operating in a different physical spectrum within the light spectrum?
Yes, I would assume so.
Because I want you to think about this, right? For our listeners, right? I was putting it a bit to sleep. It's putting her to sleep, and I'm probably putting you to sleep too with my my monotone. With my monotone voice. So
it's soothing. It really is. That's what it is. My fingers are cold. Sorry.
I couldn't feel them, but it's fine. But I'm just saying, if you look at glass, right? Physical structure. Yeah, right. Yeah. You tapped on it. Let me know it's real. Physical structure. But it's translucent to our eyeballs.
It is.
But it's there.
And you can see it, and it's useful enough.
But it's like you can see it, but you can't. You see it, but you don't see it. Because it's there in a spectrum that allows our eyes to see past it. It's not opaque, unless you got a dirty windshield from driving through fields because you're moving and you got dead bugs, so then you got a windshield.
Oh my gosh.
But I'm digressing. I'm saying it's a physical structure in a light spectrum that we see in our reality, right? So if we were to look at, let's just say, X-rays, right? We can see X-rays with the machine.
Yeah, and the X-rays can see our bones. It can't see our tissues.
But what about the space versions of those? Not ones that are generated by a machine.
Yeah.
Because you got cosmic rays out there. You got radiation waves.
Yep.
You got the Van Allen belt and all that.
The entire spectrum is being utilized in the universe at any given time.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So
that's wild to think about.
Like I haven't even put in a Google search. This is just for YouTube then, I guess. But Even the glass on the cell phone.
Right. There's glass. Oh my gosh. There's
glass-
glass on the cell phones.
The glass
yeah.
on the cell phone is translucent enough for you to
And
touch
there's glass
it.
on the back too.
Yeah, you can interact with it,
There's glass
but
on
you
the
don't
front
really
too.
see it.
And it's light enough for you to not notice it.
Some glass, yeah.
That's why it's interesting. These are interesting things.
Not gonna lie, cut sounds like you're patronizing me, but I know you're not. I know you're not because I'm right here next to you. But because you brought up the fifth dimension.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, we haven't even really tackled the fourth yet.
And mind you, there's more than the fifth. It goes up.
Sure.
It goes up.
Well, now you're dealing with tesseracts and all that.
But mind you, it keeps going up. There's levels to it. We're only on the third one, and we think we are over here big shit talking, oh, we run this motherfucker. And we're only on the third one. Like, let's come. I need us to kind of reel it back. Humble yourself. You feel me?
But it's how many people, and give yourself a fair number, right? Well, let's not even go with number. Let's say on a scale. With 1 being like the lowest high population number you can think of, and 10 being the whole planet, all right?
Okay.
Because I don't know if we're at 10 billion, but let's just call it that, right?
Right.
So, those are the parameters set. On that scale of 1 to 10, how many do you honestly think are thinking on that level like we're thinking? Like, that people don't even realize they're breathing in a gas right now. And I don't mean from your ass either, but I'm talking about just... just the gas.
Sorry, continue. You can't just be dropping bombs like that.
But seriously, like how many people honestly think, when they take a breath, even though most time breathing is an involuntary thing for those who are healthy, right? Do people really comprehend that you're sucking in a gas? Oxygen is a gas. Argon is a gas. Nitrogen is a gas.
And we have to suck on it.
Now you just get raunchy with it, aren't you?
I'm not trying to do that, but it came out weird.
There's so many ways I can dissect that. I'm not going to get into it right now. I can cut, dice, mince all that together. But anyways, I guess this recording, even though I had it on the video mode instead of the high quality mic mode, it's like it's just these are just those car talks, And I'll upload more of these.
Yes.
Because there's quite a bit. If you've ever been moving a great distance, it's taxing, especially when you have full-time
jobs,
full-time work. Yeah, it's you only do so much at a time, and you have to just stop and just breathe.
Yeah, can get over my way.
Yes, reset, and then
continue.
That's it. So I think on that note, a bit of a science talk, a bit of a car talk, bit of my forte. Maybe the next one will be yours.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. All right then.
Stay tuned, y'all.
Yep. Rebels.
Bye.